The Russian president recognized the independence of the territories of Donbas temporarily not controlled by Kiev and the legitimacy of the occupation administrations. Putin stated this after his speech on the result of the Russian Security Council. Just a few minutes after Putin's statement, the leaders of the illegal administrations, Pasechnik and Pushilin, were in Kremlin to sign the so-called treaties of friendship and cooperation. On Tuesday, Putin's decision will be considered in the Federation Council. Recognize immediately. EU leaders Ursula von der Leyen, Charles Michel, Joseph Borrell consider Putin's decision a blatant violation of international law, the territorial integrity of Ukraine and the Minsk agreements. The Estonian Foreign Ministry called for the imposition of sanctions against Russia. The reaction of Poland and Latvia were similar. Meanwhile, Russia began to feel the consequence of Putin's decision. In less than an hour, the Moscow Exchange Index fell by 17% and the Russian currency continues to fall in price. If there is a recognition, I will put sanctions on the table and the ministers will decide. According to the treaty, the sanctions are approved by the Council of Foreign Ministers anonymously on the proposal of the High Representative. Therefore, this is my responsibility and I will certainly put the prepared package of sanctions on the table if it happens. If tomorrow they recognize, or the day after tomorrow they will recognize terrorist groups, or how they call themselves, republics, they will directly violate the territorial integrity and sovereignty of Ukraine. And they will be violating the norms of international law. That means that, in essence, it's a pretext for potential invasion. President of Ukraine Volodymyr Zelensky spoke by phone with his American counterpart Joe Biden about Russia's decision to recognize the occupation administrations of the NGCA of Donbas. In addition, a telephone conversation between the President of Ukraine and British Prime Minister Boris Johnson is also planned. At 10 p.m. Kyiv time, the meeting of the National Security and Defense Council of Ukraine began. Right now, it goes on in the 24/7 mode.